doing? How is everybody doing tonight? And as we promise you, we're coming live every day to share with you guys, share with you some of the amazing news happening in the home care marketing operation and AI automation world. So guess what? Today it happens that today I'm by myself. My wife is not here, so I miss her. I miss her being next to me. So I'm Enoch Dennis. If we haven't met yet, I'm Enoch Dennis, and I'm so excited to be with you today to share with you some of the amazing things going on. And today on the little teaching part, I will be talking about the three things you can do right now in your marketing to automate some part of your marketing activities so that you can be more visible to your clientele. All right, let's go. A little bit about what's going on now in the Home Care Bosses United world. By the way, if you come on the live now, say hi, say hello. Let me know that you are here. Let me know you are here. I'm listening to you. I'm listening to you. I want to see you. Let me know you are here in the chat. I want to know who's here with us today. So let me know. And if you're catching the replay as well, say something in the replay. Let us know in the replay. We go back to the replay and see what you guys see your questions and see anything that you guys been asking, right? And by the way, tag someone else. Tag someone else, your business bestie that you know who is also in the home care world, whether they already have a home care agency or they are looking to have a home care agency. Go ahead and tag them, right? Go ahead and tag them. Actually, let me tag a couple of people as well. Let me do this right now. All right, wonderful. Um, so a couple of things going on in the home care bosses world right now. Um, we're going live every day, sharing with you guys some of the amazing things, and also answering questions because we want to make sure that we stay close to you all. Another thing going on, you guys already know about the workshop coming August 4th to the 8th. Listen, seats are going so fast. I want to make sure that you are not going to miss this training because this training is really um, uh, it's really one of a kind. I don't know yet whether or not we're going to repeat this training, but what I know is this: you do not want to miss this training, right? If you want to know how to leverage AI and automation to up level your home care agency, to to make sure that you can do more in less time, to make sure that you can save time, save money, increase your profit. This is the training that will where we're going to teach you exactly how to do that. Okay, so I think I gave you everything that I had for you in terms of kind of like news, right? Um, but I want to make sure also that that you guys know what's going on. And today, I'll be talking about the three things you can automate right now in your home care agency to really be top of mind in the market. So, if you're ready, if you guys are ready to move forward, if you guys are ready to hear the three things that you must do, put ready in the chat. Put ready in the chat. Let me know that you are ready. If you are ready, by the way, I am looking. I am really like actually looking at the chat. So when I ask you to do something, I'm actually looking at the chat to see who's responding to it, right? So let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Let me know that you are ready, 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 ready. So number one thing that you can do right now is actually the third one is actually the most important. Is actually like really really cool, but it's really cool. So I'm gonna start with number one, and then I'll go to actually let me go to number three, and I'll go three, two, one. So the one is the best one of all the three of them. So number three things that you can do is to actually have an email campaign year round, right? Have an email campaign year round. Why? Because you have people like you have referral sources who you getting in touch with. They give you their information, their email, phone numbers, and things like that. You also have potential clients. Um, you also have applicants. People have applied, right? Here's the thing: you don't want none of those three categories of people in your sphere to forget about you, about your home care agency. You want to stay top of mind. You want them to remember you. You want them to see the name of your agency popping up all the time. So a year-round campaign is basically what's going on throughout the year, right? What's going on throughout the year. You have holidays, a bunch of holidays. Almost every other month there's a holiday, right? So holidays, for example, have emails for every single holiday. Have emails around certain other things that are specific to the home care field, right? Things that are specific to seniors. So have like all of those emails, write them down. I believe it should be a little over probably about 50 or so emails. Even if you want to send one out a week, you are looking at about more than 52, because sometimes we have not just a holiday, we have like two things. There may be a national holiday, but there may be things going on in the actual home care field that you want to you want to write about. So what do you do? um, have all of those emails pre-written, right? Have all of them pre-written, and put them in an automation, right? So what you do, one, you can use AI to help you do that, to help you write those emails. Two, you can store them into an automation, an email automation software, and then you schedule them to go out. If it's weekly, and some of those that go, maybe it's on a holiday, you schedule it exactly for the holiday, and then you forget about it, right? You forget about it. You forget about it for the rest of the year. It just on automation. It's on autopilot. It's going on by itself. You don't ever have to touch it again for that year. At least you'd never have to touch it, right? So let me know in the chat. Listen, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Was this good or was this good? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. So if you got what I was saying, just drop email campaign in the chat for me, right? Just drop email campaign in the chat for me. If you got what I was saying, just drop email campaign in the chat for me. Number two, number two is email follow up to your potential referral sources. Um, you guys go to meetings, networking events. You go to presentations at different facilities, right? In different settings, you meet people. You meet people who are potential referral sources, right? You meet people who are potential referral sources. They may be estate planning lawyers. They may be planners. They may be facility coordinators. You know, the titles vary, right? The titles definitely vary. And you speak with those people, they are potential referral sources. Doctors, nurses, they are potential referral sources. That means they do have um, they do have an interest in the same clientele that you have an interest in, right? So you have the same clientele in common. So, however, they have those are people where the clients actually go to them, right? The clients actually go to them. You kind of like have to search for those clients, right? But the clients actually just go to the hospital, just go to the doctor's office. So things like that. So when you meet with them, you speak with them, they give you their card, or their informations. Well, you can automate some kind of I don't want to say a welcome email, but kind of like a welcome email. You can automate in your system, right? You can automate a system like an email. It was a pleasure meeting you today. So that email is already in your system. Once you add that person's information, you just tag them, right? You just tag them as a potential referral source. Just tag them, and then as soon as you tag them, and that email goes out. It was a pleasure speaking with you today, yada yada, and whatever that you want to write, however you wanna, whatever you wanna say, right? As long as it makes sense, and all you have to do is to tag this potential referral source, put a name on the put a tag on the name, right? As a potential referral source. Once you tag them, then the automation fires. You don't have to write that email every single time. So imagine you meet 10 people over the next 3 days, 20 people over the next 3 days. Guess what? You've been going to networking events and things like that. So you're meeting people. Do you have time to actually sit down and write 20 different emails? You don't have time for that. Nobody has time for that, right? Those are the manual works, the manual things, the manual tasks that I've been talking about. Sue and I, we've been telling you that you don't have to do those things anymore. All you have to do is set an automation, tag them. So once you tag them, the system automatically sends them an email. You know, it was a pleasure meeting with you, right? And whatever else you want to say in the text, I mean, in the email, and then they can receive it, right? So um, you don't have to email everyone separately, typing 20 different emails. You don't have to do that. Just click a button, tag, done, right? Put their information in, tag, done. So that's all you have to do. So um, that's what we call an email follow up. So basically, you're following up with them after you've met them, right? You're doing a follow up. So put follow up for me. Put follow up for me. Put follow up. Let me know that you get what I was saying. Just drop follow up in the chat. Let me see who's here. Let me see who's here. Just say hi. Say hello. Princess here. Josephine. Hi, Josephine. Hi, Princess. Let us know. Let me know that you guys are following. So let me know you guys are getting this. Okay. Let me know you guys are getting this. So before I go to number 3, I mean number one, by the way, before I go to number one, I told you number one is actually the best one. But before I go there, let me say this: the workshop, Systemize to Scale with AI workshop, is for August 4th to the 8th. Listen, August 4th to the 8th, you are going to learn how you can leverage AI and automation throughout your home care agency so that you can actually streamline your operation, do less in more time, increase your profit. Okay, I mean, do more in less time. Okay, you're gonna do more in less time, streamline your operation, do more in less time, increase your profit. This is what we want to show you during those 5 days of the workshop. The workshop is August 4th to the 8th. It's virtual, so there is no travel, there is no airfare, there's no hotel stay. It's virtual, so you will be at the pleasure of your home, your office, watching this workshop. It's at 8 p.m. Eastern time, 8 p.m. Eastern time, and it'll be about 2 hours a day. So you will be learning everything there is to know. You will be learning the 7 systems. So day one of the workshop, we'll be teaching you about the 7 systems and automation that you need in your home care agency to streamline your operation. 7 systems and automation you need in your home care agency to streamline your operation. And then you're going to learn about marketing with AI, right? Marketing with AI. You're going to learn about the future of client management with AI, the future of employee management with AI, the future of recruitment with AI. Listen, somebody put future in the chat for me. Future in the chat. So this is what you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn about the future, and I want to let you know that everything is shifting, right? It's everything is shifting, and we want to make sure that you are not you are ready to make the shift, right? You're ready to make the shift with 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 the technology, with the industry, so that you are not left behind, but instead you can benefit, you can leverage the technologies at hand to grow your agency and to increase your profit. Okay, so um, just get your ticket. Get your ticket to the workshop. Link in the chat. Link in the chat. Get your ticket in the chat. Hey Giovanni. Hey Jennifer. So get your ticket in the chat. Click on the link. Get your ticket. You don't want to miss that. All right. Number one. Number one, automation that you can use in your home care agency now to stay top of mind of your clientele is brand awareness content delivery. Brand awareness content delivery. So what does that mean? If you want to do brand awareness, it's basically doing if you do content for your home care agency, for example, you do content to bring awareness to the people in your area. Okay, in your area, you have to make it clearly so that Facebook is only showing it to the people in your area, because um, you don't want to have like, hey, I have a bunch of views, but the people who are watching your content or reading your content for your home care agency, they are in a whole other continent, and they will have no say so for your agency. And when your license is for a county, maybe 2 3 counties, or possibly for the entire state, even though if it's for the entire state, you already know most likely you're not serving the entire state. So if it's like 1 2 3 counties that you are serving, you want to make sure that your contents are reaching those counties, right? So um, what you want to do is brand awareness content is that things that you do to make sure that people know who you are, people know about your home care agency. It may be a couple of posts, right? Maybe posts that you do maybe once a day, posts that you do, videos that you do for your home care agency. Okay, so post videos, things like that you do for your home care agency to bring awareness. Those are not things that you do that will bring you clients on the same day, right? You are not necessarily doing them to get clients. So if you're doing it and then you don't see anything happening, you're seeing a client, it's okay, because posting on Facebook, for example, or Instagram, they are not necessarily to get client. They are they are really for a brand awareness, for people to be aware of you, of your brand in the marketplace. That's what it is about, right? So how can you what kind of automation you can bring into that, right? You can bring automation into that. Let's say you you should not, if you're doing it for your brand in that way, you don't want to be posting every single day. You don't want to be like um, thinking about what do I post every single day. If you like me, I don't like it. So maybe you don't have a team who's a team that's working on that for you on a daily basis, right? Or on a weekly basis. So what do you do in that case? You actually you actually um, do your content. Let's say it was videos, for example, right? If you want to do videos for the next month, do your content for the next month. Maybe 2 minutes videos you do for the next month. You type some posts, maybe a post a day, right? That you do for your agency, and then you schedule them, right? So you go ahead and then you put them in your automation system, and then your marketing automation system, and then they get posted for you every day at the time, at the exact time you want them to be posted, right? If on Monday you want to post only at 5 a.m., on Tuesday you want to do it at 6 or 5 on Wednesday, you want to do it at 6 or 7, you just let the automation knows, and then it does it for you. Just let the system knows, and the system does it for you, post it for you when you actually um, want it, right? That's so cool. That is very, very, very cool. So if you got this, just go ahead in the chat and um, drop awareness for me. Okay, just put awareness for me in the chat. Put awareness for me in the chat, because you wanna bring awareness of your home care agency to the people in your area. So drop awareness for me. Drop awareness for me in there. So um, and then that will happen automatically, where people will, your post, your video post, or text post will be posted every day, or you know whatever the frequency that you choose for them to be posted. So yeah, so that's another one, right? Hello, Ajane, Valerie, how are you guys doing? How's everybody doing? But if you're catching this live, say hi, say hello. Let me know you guys are here. If you have any questions, drop them in the chat. Drop them in the chat for me. If you have any questions, drop them in the chat. If you're catching the replay, just let us know as well. Just say hi, say hello, hashtag replay, and then still ask your question if you have your questions in the chat, because we can go back and review and see the questions and decide to do a whole other live to answer specific questions to give more clarity and more help on that, right? So now I gave you the three different ways that you can three home care activities that you can automate right now to increase your clientele. Each of them can help you increase your clientele. So what? How do you do that? How do you do that? Well, you do it via some form of automation software, right? Here's the great news. The great news is um, during the workshop, I will be showing you exactly how do you do those automation. We'll be sharing with you how do you do those automation, how do you what AI tool to use to help you with your content, and how do you do these automations, right? So we're gonna show you exactly how to do that. On top of that, um, first of all, I want you to understand that I truly desire that you guys learn about the about how to leverage AI in automation in your home care agency. I really desire that you guys learn that, right? I want you to learn it. But on top of that, even better than that, is because we are making available to you our proprietary software, CareGrowth AI, right? CareGrowth AI that literally takes everything that you do in your home care agency, whether it's care, client management, employee management, your care plan, care notes, your scheduling, your timesheet, payroll, marketing on top of that. So client onboarding, employee onboarding. So and some more AI into it. Your content AI included. Your content planner is all in there. So what I told you about how you can post, you can plan your post for like a month, 2 months in advance. You put it in a planner, right? You put it in the content planner, or sometimes we also call it social media planner, right? And CareGote also has that. So basically, you get to have all of this. On top of it, you get to have AI helping you, and all of those different aspects of your business, they actually um, they actually speak to one another. So you're not duct taping things, meaning that you're not taking scheduling for here, payroll here, and maybe client management here, and billing somewhere else, and then you're trying to bring them together, but they stand on their separate. And then you have to take information here. Oh, how many hours did you work? Okay, let me go to payroll and type in you work 20 hours, and then process the payment. Oh, you did the assessment on paper. Now that you're done with the assessment on paper, let me go ahead and type it into something else. With Kaggle AI, all of that waste of time is gone, vanished, right? All of that waste of time is vanished. So this is how we bring intelligence into your home care agency with Kaggle AI. We bring intelligence into your home care agency with Kaggle AI. So register for the workshop so you can learn how you can leverage that, how you can leverage AI and automation in your home care agency to grow your home care agency, to do more in less time, streamline your operation, and increase your profit. So, if you have any questions, by the way, I'll stay back for just a couple of seconds. If you do have any questions, I'll answer your questions in the chat. Right? I'll answer your questions in the chat. Um, I see Beatrice here, Michelle, Gibbs. How you all doing? How is everybody doing on this live? Let me know. Let me know. I'm checking. So I'm not. If you see my head down, I'm just checking up on you guys. Um. Yeah. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm looking in so many different places right now. Checking to see if there's any question that I can answer for you. I know I made everything clear enough, but hey, still, um, uh, there can be questions that um, you guys want me to address, and I'm always happy about that. All right, so no questions. So if there are no questions, there's only one more thing to do is to click on the link and you just click on the link, get your seat to attend Systemize to Scale with AI, and we can't wait to see you and to show you how to leverage AI and automation to grow your agency, to do more in less time, streamline your operation, and increase your profit. We can't wait to see you at the training, August 4th to the 8th, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. God bless you all.